Do y'all ever just get tired of just like the whole social media situation? It gets overwhelming. Like short form is overwhelming for me. I like all I don't know how it just makes you look like you just woke up. It's weird. So Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Going to come to you. I probably won't be able to talk to you that much, but today we move into an Airbnb. So let's get to it. I hope my lens is clean. Y'all, I cannot stand closing luggage. Like, it just takes too much effort and strength that I do not have. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Y'all know I have to have lots and lots of coffee before I deal with the humans. And I'm just dealing with a lot without it today. So, wow. And I have to close this luggage. How? Look at this luggage. Guys. Go back here. I gave it done. So we are all packed in and ready. Hubby is here and we are leaving this hotel and headed to an Airbnb, inshallah. Everybody's packed in. Let's go.
This thing I liked it a lot. The town was swell.
Alrighty. Jamila.
That's so fake.
So we are done with breakfast.
Go away.
We went to IHOP instead of Bob Evans, even though I showed you guys Bob Evans. And now we are working on getting the Airbnb, but I don't know what my husband's doing. We're here at some random Kroger's over there.
My head was there.
Behind. But he went into there, and I'm the type that asks zero questions. I really don't care what's going on. I just like to be a part of it. So the kids are getting antsy. What are we doing? Where are we going? Blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. I don't get bothered by that either. So
Get your stinky
here we go.
Out of
and my phone's not charging, so
stinks.
That's what
I was just telling you for the sake of... Well, that's just racist. sun is literally in my eye right here. So we are in a house, but this is not our house. This is an Airbnb, and we've been here for about, I want to say 3 or 4 days now. And I think we all are a lot more comfortable here. Obviously, it's a whole house. The kids get more space to run around. Dad and I have more privacy. We have our own room. Everybody has their own, well, not everyone. The boys have their own room. The girls have their own room. Yeah, and I'm able to do laundry. And that's pretty much all I've been doing for like the last 2-3 days is just doing laundry, catching up on my laundry, and just relaxing, you know, just moving about and having your entire life in luggages and just having to move constantly is just a lot. So, but alhamdulillah, the Airbnb is a lot better. What else? So, but today we have something to do. We have a townhome to go and look at. So it's around 9:30 right now. I'm probably going to do that around 11 or so with my husband. He's going to come back from work, and because we have an appointment to go and do that. So we're going to do that, and then I'll take you guys on that one. And so, yeah. So if you're wondering about like the houses and the ones that we look at, why we haven't chosen them yet, it's a process. I don't know how to explain it. There are certain things that we look for and look at in a home, and if those aren't met, we're not going to rush into it. We've decided that. Over the years, Sadiq and I have been very apprehensive about getting a house because of cost of maintenance, just keeping up a house with 4 kids, me being a homemaker. I wasn't a homemaker. I've been working full-time for the last few years as a teacher. But now that I'm like 100% a homemaker, doing that, it's a lot. Keeping up, I'm sure a lot of you know that keeping up a household, whether it's an apartment unit or an actual house, townhome, whatever, it takes, even if it's a room, it takes effort to just maintain it. And so there are certain things you just want in a house before you decide, okay, this is where I'm going to be for a while. One of the biggest things that's important for us also is the distance from our home to the masjid, because my husband loves to pray in the masjid, alhamdulillah. And so that's so important for us as well. Walking is important for me because that's my source of cardiovascular exercise. And so I really want a neighborhood that is walk friendly or near parks or something like that. So it takes a minute, but we're zeroing in, I believe. We have pretty much an idea of the neighborhoods that we want to stay within, and those neighborhoods have a good amount of rentals. And so alhamdulillah, you know, we're zeroing in on, I think, what we're gonna get. So we'll be in it inshallah by November. We'll see, inshallah. But today will be just like a day in the life, because like, why not? So I came up to my room because you can see my kids are up now, and yeah, so I needed some quiet. So that's another, like, obviously that's one of, they're just yelling my name at this point. I told y'all my husband will be here at like 11, so I'm gonna just freshen up a bit, pick up the house a little bit. The kids have already made their bed before me. But yeah, make my bed, just clean up a little bit, and then maybe get ready in the process. I can hear my kids downstairs arguing about God knows what. So I'm gonna go and regulate them, and then yeah, moving along. He is such an outside child. He really needs to get into school because I can see that. I can see that he's just really feeling blah. Some children are very sociable, and my last born, Pops, he's pretty sociable compared to the rest of my kids. Compared to all of us in our family unit, we're pretty much low-key kind of people, but he is very much a people person. Let me show you guys the bathroom. This is a closet, has a cute little barn door. And here is the restroom. I love the tiles on the floor. I do not like fake plants, but I love the subway tile. I love like the whole farmhouse thing they got going all over the house. Super cute. It's wild because even though it's showing that I'm in the camera, in the mirror here, I actually can't see my head in the mirror. It's like I'm holding the camera low, that's why it looks like that. But if I hold it to where my face is, this is how I see the mirror. And so whenever I'm using it, I gotta bend down quite a bit. Tall girl problems. Alhamdulillah. All right, girls, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get ready because this is almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, just probably put, I don't know, girl. Let me see. Y'all see how I look. We'll see what happens. I might not feel like doing anything. I don't know. All right, y'all. So I did like a no foundation situation today. I just didn't feel like having like a bunch of heavy makeup on today because I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. Some days I just don't. Some days, many days, most days I don't wear makeup. Sometimes I do it as a mood lifter. If you're new to my channel, maybe you haven't seen any of my other videos. I know there's a lot of controversy or a lot of questions about whether or not a Muslim can and cannot wear makeup. I'm not diving into that. So today I didn't do any foundation. I brought my foundations and generally I do, but I just don't feel like it today. So what I did was I used the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin concealer, and it's so perfect for my skin tone. I remember when I first tried it out, I thought it was too yellow, but I guess that works for me, especially now now that I'm not getting that much sun. But I do notice that I think I might need a color corrector under my eyes because I have just like extreme dark circles, and I feel like they're not seen that well on camera because I think the camera tends to do like a softening. At least mine, I use a Samsung S21 Ultra camera, and it has like automatic softening and automatic this and automatic that, and it looks great. But sometimes maybe I'm talking to y'all and y'all be like, girl, your skin is flawless, something like that, mashallah. But in actuality, I see things differently. And in actuality, it is different. Yeah, so I wear concealer. If I am going to do makeup and I say I'm just going to wear a little bit of makeup, likely what I'm saying is that I'm going to put on eyeliner, concealer, and gloss. I do have very thick eyebrows, alhamdulillah, mashallah, so I always tame those. I almost do my eyebrows every day. I just do it almost out of habit when I'm in the bathroom. Sometimes I have my little eyebrow, where is it? Of course I'm gonna talk about it and then it not be here. I have an eyebrow spoolie that I generally keep in the bathroom, and then like if I do wudu or something like that, I'll just like straighten them up, because funny enough, if your eyebrows are like all it's like I don't know how, it just makes you look like you just woke up. It's weird. So if you have thick eyebrows, like, and I'm sure girls, y'all know, like when you get your eyebrows done, you don't even have to wear makeup sometimes because it just looks so clean and fresh. And me, when it comes to makeup, my goal is polished. I'm not going for transformative. I'm not trying to, you know, snatch this or that. I'm just trying to look well put together, fresh, clean, and awake. Y'all don't need to know that I can barely sleep, you know, so alhamdulillah. All right, so hubby is still not here. It's almost 11, or maybe it's even after. Let me see. Oh, it's after 11. It's 11:19. Hubby is not here yet, so I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe I'll go and make some toast or something. I was gonna try and see if I could get him to take me to get a sandwich somewhere. I am such a cold cuts person. Like, give me Subway, give me Potbellies, Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's. Oh, I also like Charlie's. Just give me a sandwich. Give me a sandwich. That's what I want. So I want a sandwich, but for now, I think I'm gonna just go downstairs and maybe make me some toast. And then I don't need another cup of coffee. Y'all saw how I make my coffee now. Now that I'm traveling, I will put a shot of blonde espresso from Nescafe in my already very strong coffee, and I've already had like 1.5 cups of that already, so I probably don't need more. All right, I don't want this whole thing to be just me yipping and yapping, but it seems like y'all like it better when I talk to the camera, so I'm trying to get used to talking to the camera. I'm watching more YouTubers and just watching how they engage and everything like that, and I'm watching the ones that I like to watch. Like, I don't like generally watching vlogs that have talking. I like to see what you're doing. Like, even if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're at home all day, I generally just like to see what you're doing. But I realize there are some, especially Muslim women, that I do like to sit and listen to them chit chat about just day-to-day life. And I've noticed that on my channel, whenever I'm looking at my analytics, that is generally where people stop, or that's where there's a spike, or, you know, that's where there's a line basically indicating that people stop and watch there. And that's just where I'm talking. So here I am talking more. It makes the vlogs much longer, but much easier to edit because, well, no, because I'm the type that will listen to every single thing that I have, edit out this, that, and the other, cut this, that. So it makes editing a little bit longer actually, but I think it makes the vlogs a little bit more personable, and I think it's an easy way for you guys to kind of get to know me without me having to do a get to know me, because I don't know, even though I just recently posted another sit down video, and I think I'll do that consistently, inshallah, But those are geared mostly towards the deen. Those are geared mostly towards being a Muslim revert. And now they will all just be geared towards being Muslim. So maybe I'm doing Muslim revert now, but I'll eventually do like Muslim marriage, like what it's like being married, being a mother, raising children, just all that stuff. So when I do those sit downs, there'll be a subject matter that I'm specifically talking about. Y'all, I am so trying to keep looking at the camera, but it's so hard. Like when you're speaking, you want to turn to a face. You want to talk to a face. You want to look at eyes, at least me. So looking at the camera is very difficult, especially when I'm doing it on my phone, because I think once I get a camera and all I have to do is look at the lens, then of course it'll be much easier. But now I just want to look at the screen. Anywho, child. Who do y'all watch? And don't forget to hype me up. Alright, y'all. So, apparently the house that we were supposed to go see, did I already do this video? Did I already do this part? Anyways, the house that we were supposed to go see, I guess they have some things they are doing, whatever. They had to reschedule. We had to reschedule for tomorrow. So hubby came home and we just gisted for a while. I'm gonna start recording our conversations because my husband and I, we are very deep thinkers, mashallah, and we love to just really dive deep into just discussing the religion and different thoughts and different things that we would say if we were part of debates and just anything like that. So do y'all ever just get tired of just like the whole social media situation? I find myself daily just not wanting to engage. And it's funny because I've made this like essentially a hobby, a job or whatever, but it's like I'm not really interested in, I feel like what's going on, like all the trends and stuff like that. Like I don't think I'll ever be like the trendy doing the TikToks and stuff like that. Obviously I'm older, I'm a mother and such, but there are many older people who are older than me, mothers, more kids than me, who do it. It's just like, that's the part of it that I don't like. Like, I feel like the internet can be so informative, but it's just so full of crap that it's hard to find that which is informative. It's hard to discern reality from, you know, the fake stuff. And for me, I don't know for anybody else, but for me, it gets overwhelming. Like short form is overwhelming for me. I don't know why. Like all the skipping and stuff like that. Even when I watch short form, I find that I watch like people building houses. Like it'll be like a long portion of it. Like I'm not watching dances or tricks. I've watched the dances and singing and stuff like that. But I'm just talking about generally speaking. Why? I don't know.
Why'd you make it a whole movie like shot?
Don't.
Like, ooh, the pizza's here. But you didn't order it.